Hey guys, this is Jamie Lo Tallulah, and I am here for a December daily collab with Kay and the other ladies. So you would have seen a prep video of mine, and if you haven't seen it, I will put a link up here or down in the description box or maybe at the end so you can just click on it. And I showed you that I had torn apart a book cover. It's a hardback book, and I used some duct tape to wrap around the spine. I have huge 3-inch rings. There might even be 3.5-inch rings. I used my crocodile to do the holes, and I used the dark floral paper from Michael's Hot Buy section. So if you have seen that, I'm going to try to get this up here for you. There you go. You will know what kind of paper I use. You have to excuse the other mess on my desk because it's crafty crap. Okay, now I started my December daily. It's December 10th. I actually started my December daily almost a month ago. I use mine and I go from November Thanksgiving break to the day after New Year's. And this year I went ahead and did it a week even earlier because Crafty Al, call me Crafty Al here, she hosts the Oh So Inspired collab. She was showing how she did her thankful journal. And so I thought I wanted to go ahead and do that, but incorporate it all in one book. So as you see, my December daily is actually already pretty chunky. And we're only 9 days in, and I haven't done today's. So you can see this charm I made. Very chunky. And I will go ahead and show you some pages. I do not do a lot. I mean, I take a lot of pictures, but I don't necessarily journal with a lot of pictures. So it just depends on what's going on that day. I tend to do more journaling. So let me see if I can like move this camera a little more so you can see. So here's my covers, my front pages, and I just really like this paper, so I didn't even do anything with it yet. This is from a different paper pad. I have a list of YouTube crafts and cards that I am mailing out and family Christmas gifts. In this pocket, some receipts and some other little things. Here was my first day of thankfulness. Hopefully you can see that. And I had this card, and I believe this card was out of my journal 10 that I swapped with Donna Gonzalez. So as you can see, 11/13/2007, and yeah, so I have journaling on there. This is also a tag out of her thing, and I put that in here with this clip, and I believe she sent me this clip a while ago too, in the summer. And then if you know, I have my new kitty, and she's been around since October, and her name is Walinda. So it was really funny when I saw these circus cards in a magazine at work, and I was like, the Flying Walindas, because everybody was, now I spell her name with a Y there, but people were like, well, why is her name Walinda? Who's a Walinda? So here are those for people who didn't know. The Flying Walindas, acrobats to the high wire. And if you know anything about my little dear kitty, she is an acrobat in a nut. So there's that one. I made this little envelope, and it's in here. I haven't put anything in it yet, but you can see how that works, right? So there you go. Here is another tag that was in that journal from Donna, and this was the 14th. So as you can see, I use a lot of things, we'll just call it things in here. So there's the 14th. Then this was from her journal that she made me, and I think this was too, and I just stuck them together. So here's another piece for the 16th, which means the 15th of somewhere. And then these are also little pieces, and I took them out of that journal because that one's really thick, like really, really thick. And the colors actually match with this dark one. So what I did here, this is the 17th, is I took this pocket that she made me with these, and I glued them together, and then there's journaling on the back. So that just slides right back on in here, and I attached it to that. Then here's another one, Give Thanks, as you can see. And this was November 18th, and then I was talking about my cats. So there are my little kitties. Sorry, I keep knocking the camera. It's gonna make people dizzy. Like, whoa, whoa. So there's my little kitties. It's a tuxedo, and then she's a little gray one. Over here, I don't know if we're supposed to do anything in particular for this, but so this is another piece out of the one from Donna, and I put 2 days in here because some days I don't really have that much to say. So I wrote that many words today, and that's what I was thankful for. And on this day, which was the 21st, who was thankful it's Thanksgiving break. So I just stuck both of those in here on that page. Here again, this one, I got, actually these 2 pages go together because Nolinka Sims here on the YT sent me this little package with this card and so forth. And so I just wrote a little note here about Happy Hours Freedom, and then she sent me this, and then a little note here, and then she sent me this card, and this is my digital image, and she colored it up. Didn't she do a nice job? I love it. And then this was the ATC she had, and this little thing. So, and this is the envelope she sent it in. So I just attached it to the envelope so I can use the envelope for a tuck spot. Here's my Thanksgiving page. I did not do traditional colors because the traditional colors don't really go with my theme. So it was just all these little pieces here, and then I put journaling here, just some words and so forth. I die cut some pumpkins and some leaves, and I embossed them. Then I went back and put in some little white paint over them just to kind of dull them down and so forth. Oops. Then these pages are pages of my fam. I was really happy because my brother came home, so I'm not going to show those, and I used some packaging. So let me just move that. And so he came home, and I hadn't seen him in 2 years. So we just do this over here. And then this is this. So it says Brian came home, which was also his birthday. And I had this envelope that I made from some paper. And I just put extra pictures from that event in here. Then on this one, this was November 26th. And as you can see, it is a tag. And actually what it is a coloring piece. It's a watercolor piece, and if you can, I don't know if you can see, but it's got resist on it, but I haven't watercolored it, so you just pretty much see the gold. And so then on the back I was writing a little journal from November 26th. And so yeah, my brother went back home, so now I don't see him anymore. So this one here, this is a Tim Holtz die cut, of course, because I love my die cuts. So I embossed it, layered it up, put it in there. And this page is really just about this candle. This candle was in an ad that I had come in the mail that day, and I just liked it, so I just ripped it out. And I liked the torn edge, did a little bit of journaling up here, put some little things here, and I put that in there. On the back, this is actually a few days later. This is December 7th. So like I said, I don't necessarily go in order because this is the 27th. Okay. I had some stamps with die cuts. Then I had some die cuts. You can't really see that. There you can. And then I had this little gingerbread stamp and die. So I was playing with those. So I just put that in here like, oh, it's just a day I wanted to play with them. This day was basically the same day as this on the front. And so I have this gorgeous girl die. So I just layered her up. And then this was sitting on my desk from my altering my other planner. And I happened to put her down on top. You know how you just put something down on your desk and it falls on something else? So I was like, shut up. So I just glued her down, and I had one of these little stickers, so I put it on there. And that was the same day as this. And then on the back, I did yesterday's journaling, which was Friday. So there's that. So people wonder what you can do for your December daily. You can pretty much do anything. So like here, this day, these were just because I wanted to play with them, and I got them in the mail. So I just played with them and stuck them in here. This is the 27th of November. So like I said, it's back and forth. I had to go back to work. I wasn't really happy about that after Thanksgiving break. Honeyman was sick, but my kitties were getting along. So I had another stamp cut out that was the little kitty. So I tried to make them look like my cat. I got a tuxedo and then a gray tiger. Oh, I need to go faster. So here's another example of where I had a tag, and it just said word count, because in November was National Novel Writing Month. So that's that. More journaling. I was talking about my word count and how much I needed to get done and so forth like that. Another envelope I made that will do it. And then you can see I had this, it's a gold foil rub on. So I went ahead and put it on here with this paper. And then it says, I want nano. 50,000. I was so excited. This is a, it's a bobby pin actually, from Perry Ann's shop on Etsy. She sent these for free. So I got them and I was like, oh, I'm gonna put those in my journal. Let me go faster because I'm gonna run out of time. There's some journaling in here. Oh, let me show you. So I won nano and you get a winner certificate. So you get to print that out. And there's some other things that you get. But, so I did my little journaling on it. And there is my winner certificate. 50,000 words. 50,000 words. So here's another page that doesn't have anything on it. And so then I just like clipped this together because I just wanted the clip in there because I like the clip. This was a day I was playing with die cuts and then some journaling. I got this card from Shonda, so I threw it in here. This was another die cut I had and I was playing with. So there's that page. Then on the back, there was another die cut that was in my stash. More journaling on the second. I got that Fa La La Llama paper. And so I cut some of the pieces out and I redid my planner with that as the folder. So that was wonderful. And I just put that in there. And as you can see, I was working after 11:59 p.m. Then on this side, I was working on some Christmas cards using this paper. And this was just a weird scrap, so I put it in there. So like I said, you can put anything in your December daily. It doesn't have to be pictures every day. It could be journaling. It could be something you colored. It could be an art piece. It could be a tag. It could be, you know, just some scribbles on a line if you want to. Here's another one of those Spectrum Noir watercolor pieces, and I just cut it for a tag and wrote on here because sometimes like you don't have a lot to say. All right, I love this paper. And then the next day I did the same thing. Now I think this is the day I got this stamp set in the mail, so I just did some little journaling. I went ahead and stamped them on there and put that little package. So, you know, nothing overly cute. This is another example of something you could do. This was part of the wrapping paper, this little piece here that I got on that package from Perry Ann's. And so I just decoupaged it onto one of the pages I had in here. And then I had some of these little sequin kind of things. And I just decoupaged those on here too. So, you know, another day I'll probably come back and write something on it. Here's another one. There's some more of these stamp thingies. And I think that is it as far as the pages go, because I don't think I wrote anything back here yet. So there you go. And just another hint. So I want to show you, I put packaging on, or in here, but I wanted to show you what it looks like, because the other one had the pictures of my fam, and like people in my fam don't necessarily want to be on YouTube. So this is a Crafter's Companion 3D folder, the packaging from a 3D folder that they have, and I love that. So here's the front where the folder was, and then it's got like the little pine cones and everything, and then here's the back. So I just went ahead and stuck that in there for each of the packages, and it becomes a page. So anyway, check out the other ladies, and hopefully you enjoyed this. Let me know if you're doing a December daily or whatever you want to call your book, and yeah, share, like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching. Bye.